static. Let's do a securing my grip, like a bar check, okay? So you're gonna use the inside of your forearm to index on the grip. And that's telling you where your gun is, okay? And then in this drill, don't move anything. So try to keep your head and spine still, okay? Then administratively reload. Don't holster quickly, okay? And a hint, the more you flex, just like in your body art, the more you're flexing things not involved, you're going to screw up. It's more of a retarding of movement, of both movement and thought. Okay, so try to have that kind of wind release to your agency. Not, okay, so everything is relaxed. It's going to be much faster. Try to relax. Okay, let's try it. And the second drill, I'm going to add some movement. Okay, there's no tactical scenario happening here. Just like in your tachiwaza, these are like just micro drills. Okay, so don't try to fill in the blanks. Like I'm trying to get out of the way of a guy. Just work the mechanics. Okay, no self-defense scenario, no tactical situation. There's no context here. Okay, so I'm going to take this stance. I'm going to move it over. That's my goal. Okay. Everything else I'm going to bring from drill 1 into drill 2. The only addition is doing this. Okay. So we'll work from the same securing of my weapon this way, indexing on the inner forearm, and I just move to the other side. Do the same drill. Again, the reholstering is not part of your drill. It's administrative. I set up the same drill and I'm going to go to the other side. I don't want my head moving. Everything that does not have to move does not move. And I have the same relaxed wind energy. Okay, let's try. Okay, the next micro drill is I'm going to work on my turret. So I'm going to move in this direction, but aim in that direction. I'll take anywhere 2 to 3 steps before I reacquire my fighting stance. So I'm going to move this way. I go the other way. Boom. Boom. Okay? Everything still applies. Start from the same index. Everything is relaxed. And I'm just moving. Again, administrative reset. Don't imagine a tactical context. Not moving anything I don't have to move. In your last presentations, you have to think about how do I get the weapon in the fight as soon as possible, okay? And not forfeiting accuracy, okay? So of course, that's going to be the fastest thing, but I'm forfeiting accuracy when I do that, okay? And you don't have that luxury. So what I'm seeing is your final point is here. And some of you are going like this. I haven't acquired my sights yet. Haven't acquired. Okay? So this may be point B, point A, and that may be the straight line on my front sight. But it's taking that long before I get in my sight picture, and therefore before I break an accurate shot. So what you want to do is this gun is going to come to this natural area, boom, and I'm already acquiring my sight picture. And generally you'll break that first shot before you hit your full ideal presentation. That becomes important in this one. As I move to the side, you're going to want to do that because if you're doing the point A to point B thing, you get this crazy sweep of the weapon. So you're moving and you have this thing, you see? And over here you're flagging other people, maybe it's your partner or what have you. So you don't want to do that. And if you did the other one, you almost never do that. So this thing is coming up, do you see? It's never going that way and lasering my partner or what have you. And it's already in a side alignment. And I break that shot. Maybe it's on my second, third shot where I finally get full presentation, okay? But I had a first aim shot way faster. So as I go this way, boom, it's coming this way. And same thing when I go the other way, boom, it's going to turn a tight corner, come up to that line of sight, start working the sight picture. Stay one-handed because you'll start getting too much torque in your body. Stay one-handed as you're moving laterally, and as you go into the stance, boom, that's when you bring that other arm around, okay? Moving to your right for a right-handed shooter, you don't have that problem. You're going to have your left hand just fine. But moving to your support side as a right-handed shooter, stay off the gun until you turn your hips back in that direction. All right, let's try it. In this micro drill, I'm going to move on an arc, okay? So here I am at 6 o'clock, and I'm going to move up somewhere in the general area of 3 o'clock, okay? Everything still applies. Don't imagine a tactical situation or scenario, irrelevant, it's a micro drill. So I don't move what does not have to move, and I keep a relaxed integrity to my movement. Tension, whatever the weapon platform, is an enemy of speed and accuracy. So tension is you losing your martial viability, okay? So when I'm training, make sure you're doing some extra relaxation. And what you're going to find is that for you to relax, you actually have to move slow. It's still tense, it's just low tension, okay? I should be able to have my speed just being very relaxed, okay? Some things to note here. When you try to move quickly from the X, you're going to be slower if you don't lower your center of gravity first. So as you try to go like this first step is very slow. If you paid attention, I did it on the last drill, is I'm going to drop my weight first. That's the first thing I'm going to do. So if you watch the two-man Jiu, what you'll see is that I'll drop my weight as opposed to I'm just walking. You have to drop your weight in order to cut directions, okay? So the first move is, boom, I drop my weight, and that is where I start taking off, okay? And just like the last drill, there should be no part of me that is not already moving. And just like my body art, everything is always moving, but not necessarily on the same path or at the same rate, okay? But what I don't want to do is this hand is here. It's like someone shot it with a dart, okay? Everything is moving. So I know where that hand wants to end up and how it wants to end up. So it wants to get that master grip, okay? So I'm working it towards that. So I'm moving, boom, and around. I'll do the other one from the other side. Again, on this arc, I'm going to my support side. So you're going to find it much more beneficial to keep the master grip not in place until the end. So I'm moving. And again, if I do the other one, you're going to get this weird sweep. So bring that gun up to the fastest side picture that you can. Okay, let's go. Okay, now let's go back to the first micro drill. Something's in my hand now, okay? This is just representative of anything it might be. It might be your flashlight, it might be your pen, it might be your citation book. It doesn't matter, okay? What happens under stress is a kind of sympathetic squeeze of this hand. Culturally, you're often told don't have anything in your gun hand, but it's actually, and the notion there is that you're going to draw and you're going to go. Okay, so out of all the people that I have trained, I have never seen that. What I have seen is that they don't let go of this thing and they end up shooting one-handed, which is doable, but definitely it's going to reduce our recoil mitigation and therefore give us a worse ratio in terms of speed and accuracy. Okay? So it's because you have so many reps already with the weapon presentation that everybody just unconsciously opens their hand to secure the grip, that whatever's in their hand is dropped. But this hand, under stress, has that sympathetic squeeze, it's unconscious, and you keep it in your hand, okay? So we have to get some reps in with dropping the thing, okay? And opening our hand. And this happens naturally if you moved away from the academy setting where they make you go like this so that you don't shoot your hand, because you were supposed to bring your hand into the already receiving position of the master grip, okay? But you need some reps in it to make sure it's happening, okay? So you don't have to throw it down, that takes more time. You just have to open your hand to do it. So I'm back on drill 1. I have that same forearm index, and I'm looking at my spine, and I'm doing the same thing. Don't do anything different, just relax. Open your hand for the master grip. Okay, let's try it. All right, in the next drill, next micro drill, I move it over to the side. Okay. And again, I'm just going into the movement. I don't want the stick to pull my mind because I'll subconsciously or unconsciously create that sympathetic squeeze and I won't let go of it, okay? So you just bring your hand to the master grip. The thing is going to move out, okay? This one was the shuffle over. Okay, let's go. And the next micro drill was the turn into one. Pay attention to how I drop my center this time. Okay, so just move over. Bring the hand up like you want to go. Okay, let's go. Okay, micro drill 4. Same thing, just move off. Just secure your master grip. Everything will be fine. This side might be particularly challenging because you don't have the master grip till the last second, but if you're priming the hand for the master grip, it's not a problem. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're going to try to trigger that sympathetic squeeze, all right? So she's just going to be doing like a push on me, okay? And I can do any of the drills that I want, all right? Let's just have her stressor be on the 12 to 6 vector. So if you get off the line, then she would be free. That's when she'll draw. She shouldn't have the thing in her hand. Okay, you got it? All right. So she goes, I let that happen, I drop the thing, and I go to draw. You can pick any of the foot maneuvers you want. Let it get you, let it get you. She's not my suspect. You could turn if you want, it doesn't matter. We're looking at securing the master grip and letting go of this thing. Okay, let's go. Alright, this time the person's doing the same kind of pressure. Let's start like field interview. Okay, so same kind of pressure. Okay, wow, that's it. And I'm just going to create a deflection on her. She goes. And now she is my point of reference. Okay? So I have the same stressor to test the sympathetic squeeze, but I also have the form that I have to find. Okay? So she's gone.